Hello, everybody. I want to take a few minutes here, Immigration Tidbits number 4, to discuss some recent information that you should know about the Trump administration. You probably already know the Trump administration is committed to increasing the amount of detentions and deportations of immigrants. But what you might not know, you might suspect it, but you might not know, is that the Trump administration is also committed to digging deeper to find mistakes made by immigrants in their past filings, in their past actions, which can be used to undermine their current situation. In the past, I've written and I've discussed the dual pillars of dangerousness to immigrants today. One is procrastination, the other is carelessness. They both impose a heavy burden on immigrants and their families. Things that could have been fixed long ago, things that should have been fixed long ago, have sat and sat and sat, with many individuals believing that the rooster will never come home, that the dark day will never arrive. Well, it's here. And the Trump administration is doing everything they can to find out those deep, dirty secrets hidden in people's closets. Last week I discussed the failure to naturalize and how so many lawful permanent residents have failed to naturalize, and many of them, thousands, have lost their permanent resident status and are now separated from their families, the majority of whom have United States citizen children and United States citizen spouses. It's really a sad reflection of current immigration times, but it's reality. Today, I want to discuss the danger of tiny omissions. Recently, an individual came to my office. He had obtained a green card. His visa had been approved, and then he obtained permanent residency way back, 1976. He felt totally safe. He was one of those who never applied for citizenship. But eventually, with the news of Trump becoming president, he decided to apply in late 2016. Lo and behold, he goes to a citizenship interview, and he finds out, or he rediscovers, or he's rudely awakened that he was deported in 1970 using a different name. The family contacted me after the incident, and what they didn't understand is that the Immigration Service was now after him for multiple reasons. First, he was deported in 1970. To get the visa approved and to win the green card in the mid-70s, he did not admit the truth. So his green card was not validly obtained. Then he applies for citizenship just last year, and he did not admit the deportation. And so he goes into the interview, and the officer asks him point blank, and he denies it again. So he's committed fraud multiple times, and he's also had his permanent residency removed. I asked the family, well, how did this happen? Did you do this on your own, or did you hire someone? And if you hired someone, was the individual not questioned? Was your father not questioned? The daughter had brought him in. Was your father not questioned about his past? And if he was questioned, did he not tell the truth? Or was he questioned, told the truth, and then advised, we're just going to skip this minor detail. It's so old. They'll probably never find out. You've had a green card for almost 40 years. Everything should be okay. I don't know which is worse, but I'll tell you what, they're both bad. And I'll tell you something else. Tiny omissions lead to big, big, big problems. And this is not a one-time incident. I've heard throughout my career people that come in that said they've received advice along the lines of someone telling them, well, just change the date you entered the United States. No one will know. Or just say you're from a different country. How are they going to find out? Or claim past persecution. You know, I frankly have a hard time listening to those stories. Those types of advisors, be they notarios, be they immigration assistants, be they lawyers, none of them should be in the business of giving legal advice. And if you're ever told anything like that, I have a simple piece of advice for you. Run. Run as fast as you can to get out of that office and find competent counsel. Look, seriously, you must be active in the development of your case. In other words, let me paraphrase the Terminator. Did you review your paperwork carefully? Did you verify key dates and details? Or do you just feel lucky? My advice, be active. Avoid fraud. Stay away from the omission. Stay away from the danger of tiny omissions. Thanks for watching. Know someone who might be interested in this video? Then please take a moment to like and share it with them. Also, if you would like more videos on immigration, just click on the subscribe button. And here's a little bonus, a short guide that you can download for free by clicking on the link on the description box or the square-shaped image. Plus, if you have ideas for videos you'd like to see, write a short comment below or feel free to contact me at carlos@VitaraImmigrationLaw.com. My name is Carlos Vitara. I appreciate your time and hopefully we'll be talking again very, very soon.